Let some people get in here. Let some people get up in here. Now y'all was probably wondering if I was ever gonna fucking post this shit. I was supposed to go live last week, but y'all know how life be. Shit just be, shit just be happening. So not on schedule, but we on time with it. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I've been anxious to make this video, bro. I've been anxious to make it. I've been thinking about it since I posted the little title shit, and it's gonna be a real good video. I'm just let a few more people get in here, just collect my thoughts and shit. The sun feel good. I ain't gonna hold you. It's like right now is like the perfect weather right now. Like it's quiet and shit. It's like no clouds, and it's like a nice breeze and shit. I feel good. I feel good. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel good, man. I feel good, bro. You hear me? What's up, bro? Hey, what's good, y'all? What's good, J Solo? What's up, Mr. Duck? What's good, Yahara? I can't pronounce your name, but you know what I mean. What's good, my boy? Purple said 30 minutes. Now it's been 2 hours. Like I said, man, I'm sorry for the wait, y'all. I hate to hold y'all up or whatever, but we here now. You feel me? We here now. I'm gonna let this car pass. Now I'm finna get into the video, man. Ancient Nadja, what's good, my boy? What's good? What's good? Hey, bro. What's going on, man? What's going on? Man, y'all bringing that energy today, man. I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it, bro. Excuse my voice. My voice kind of gone a little bit, It's been, it's been some late nights, bro. But, are you a nice guy? The title of the video. You know what I mean? That's what this video is gonna be about. I feel like this is a real important topic, and it's a topic. It's a topic that gets misconstrued. Hope I said that word right. Y'all know what I mean. Misconstrued. A nice guy. Now, some people with they definition of a nice guy is someone who is basically boring, I would say. And what I mean by boring, they live life. Goddamn. I'm trying to come up with the words for this shit. Hold on, y'all. It's been a minute since I made a video. Some people with nice guys, they look at someone who is basically on their shit, as a nice guy. Someone who works like a 9 to 5 and shit, Someone who, isn't always in the mix or whatever, just pretty laid back. Some people may see that person as a nice guy. A lot of times, someone who is just to themselves may be misconstrued as a nice guy, because you got with the whole red pill community, and it's a lot of stuff. It's some stuff in the red pill that I agree with, and some that I feel I don't agree with. You know what I mean? And you got a lot of dudes trying to be overly masculine, to not be looked at as a nice guy, Well, let me tell you, bruh. A lot of those same people, those overly masculine people, when you knock down the layers of their personality, they some nice guys too, bruh. They doing what they doing to be accepted by other people. That makes them a nice guy to me, because you trying to be looked at as good by everybody. You want to be looked at as nice by everybody, you know. And you can't be loved by everybody. You know what I mean? You can't be loved by everybody, and that's a big problem that a lot of people are gonna run into. You know, having to set boundaries with people. See, the problem with being nice is being naive. You don't want to be naive. That's not a good thing. You know, when you're nice, when you're naive, you can be used. You know, I'm gonna use this analogy. It's just like when you in school. We all know that one teacher that's nice. Everybody fucks with them. You know, the class is pretty easy. You know, the teacher is cool. They may bring snacks and shit every once in a while. You would consider that a nice teacher, a cool teacher. And then you got the teacher that nobody really fucks with because the teacher is strict. You know that teacher don't fuck around. I had this one teacher in, I think it was 6th grade. She was a math teacher. And nigga, our class was bad as hell in 6th grade. This is back when I lived in Chicago. And we basically ran this bitch out to school, you know what I mean? Excuse my French, you know, but I gotta talk how I talk, man. But we basically ran this bitch out to school, bro. You know what I mean? Cause we was just bad as hell, bro. It was this thing called a charter school in Chicago, and you know, it was basically, they had brought it in, and they was bringing in a bunch of new teachers, and they had fired like hella black teachers and shit was just getting fired, and they had hired a bunch of white teachers and shit. You know what I mean? So now you got all these badass niggas, and you got these white teachers from the burbs. You know what I mean? Trying to control niggas. You know how that shit went. You know what I mean? That school year was one of the craziest years. Niggas did not respect the teacher, and this teacher in particular, nobody respected her. But what she tried to do to get people to do the work, because she knew niggas was not finna do her work, bro. And on top of that, she's a math teacher. So you already know math about hard as hell. You know what I mean? So niggas was not doing shit in her class. Niggas wasn't respecting her class. Motherfuckers was getting into fights and some more shit. You know what I mean? Because she wasn't, nobody respected her ass, bro. And she was nice as hell. She tried to get the class to respect her and be nice to her by being nice to them. But man, she was in class, niggas was on demon timing, bro. They ain't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. She used to give out candy. She had this bag of Jolly Ranchers, and cause she would be doing lectures and assignments and shit, and be like, anybody got any questions? Class about dry as hell. Ain't nobody talking. You know what I mean? Everybody just in the back fucking around, throwing paper balls and shit. Goddamn roasting niggas. For those who went to school in the hood, you know how that shit be, bro. You know, it's just constant bullshit. So what she tried to do to get the class attention, because her just being nice and shit, it was a soft-spoken ass white lady. She was tall too. And she was kind of pretty. So some of the a lot of the students liked her and shit, but they still ain't respect her ass. So what she tried to do, she had these Jolly Ranchers. And she started giving out Jolly Ranchers for people who got the questions right in the class. Either if you got the questions right, you did your homework. She just started giving out Jolly Ranchers. And then it got to the point she was so desperate to try to get the class under control, she started giving out Jolly Ranchers for niggas who behaved well. You know what I mean? So if you just wasn't getting into no bullshit, wasn't getting kicked out of class, you know what I mean, then you would get Jolly Ranchers. Me personally, bruh, I don't even consider me being a bad student. I wasn't necessarily a bad student, but I did bad shit. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense to you, like, at heart, like, I ain't really want to be doing all of that shit, bruh. But you know what I mean? Like, in the environment, especially where I was in Chicago, bruh, like, the weak would not survive there, bruh. You know what I mean? You basically had to earn respect, and that's almost anywhere, but especially there, bro. So I get into fights. I was doing all type of shit, bro. Skipping class, doing all type of stupid shit, bro. But anyway, back to this teacher. So she had these Jolly Ranchers, bro. She'll give them away. And she was so nice and so, naive, She'll leave class during lunch and recess and shit and just leave her door unlocked with the goddamn, and she'll let students go inside her class and shit and eat. You know, she'll let certain students eat. She was just way too nice. You know what I mean? She wasn't setting enough boundaries, you know? And what do people do to nice people? They gonna start to use them. And that's what people started to do with her, you know? They started, nigga, and I'm saying they, nigga, I was doing the shit too. Nigga, during lunch, nigga, she left the door unlocked, bruh. Niggas was going in that bitch, stealing all type of goddamn Jolly Ranchers, nigga. He said, yo, my boy, long time, hope you doing well. Yeah, I'm doing good, my boy. Bruh, we went in there, bruh, we was stealing all the Jolly Ranchers, bruh. Like, I felt bad at first when I went in there, but, nigga, at first when I went in there, I ain't even get none, bruh. But then we in class and shit. She passing out Jolly Ranchers like ain't nothing happened. I'm like, man, little do you know, niggas was in there taking like 30 Jolly Ranchers during lunch, and your ass ain't even know. But she had one of them big ass bags, so it's kind of hard to tell. But nigga, after I seen that, bro, nigga, everybody just started taking her candy. And after a while, she noticed niggas was taking her candy and shit. She had to stop giving away candy, you know? Because when you too nice to people, bro, they just gonna start to take you for granted, and they gonna start to take advantage of you. That's why you never want to be a nice person, you know? You got certain dudes who would get frustrated. They be like, oh, I'm doing everything right. Basically being the good guy, the nice guy, the naive person. Oh, you doing all these things for all these people and you feel like you're not getting the same energy. That's because those people don't respect you. They look at you as someone who they can just use. And this is something I had to learn. You know what I said? He said, yeah, be respectful but not nice. Exactly, Clinton. Respectful but not nice. This is something I had to learn, you know? And you got to have a balance of it, too. This is also what I'm going to get into. But what I had to learn, because I'm one who has a big heart, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see people around me doing good, you know? And when people aren't doing good, that shit bothers me, you know? And I try to do what I can to help whoever's around me, you know? But what I had to learn is your main priority got to be to help yourself. You know what I mean? Because you can't help nobody. You can't help nobody if you're not right. You know, your main focus, your main priority, your number one has to be God, and then two got to be yourself at all times, bro. You always got to be putting yourself first. You always got to be doing things that's in the best interest for you, because what you got to understand is, bro, it's a cold world. You know, it's no room to be nice in the world we in, bro. You know, the people who get to the top and get the shit they want out of life, bruh, they have to set boundaries with motherfuckers. You know, once you start climbing, you start getting a little money. Now people, you know, they trying to dig in your pockets. You got to set boundaries. Are you going to be the nice guy when you coming up and you just starting to get your business off? You've been grinding, but saving money. You've been broke. You know what I mean? You finally start getting a little money. You finally start to get your business going a little bit. Now you got all these people digging in your pockets. Are you going to be the nice guy who allows those people to slow your growth because you dishing out money here, dishing out money there, people not paying you back? Now your pocket's looking short because you trying to help everybody. Or you going to be the guy who sets the boundaries and be like, nah, bro, like, y'all go buy that shit, bro. Y'all go, you know what I mean? Or get your own money type shit. Or y'all go buy this. Or if I had this money, I'll do this and that with it. All right, nigga, do what you want to do with your money. Are you going to be that guy who sets boundaries? Like, no, that's cool. Like, y'all can do what y'all want with y'all shit, but I'm going to move how I want to move with my money. And you got to understand, people, it's going to be shaming tactics and shit. Are you going to stand on your word? Or will you be nice? He said, yo, Richawd X, what's going on, man? What's going on, man? Are you going to stand on your word, or are you going to be the nice guy? Are you going to let them convince you and manipulate you? Because that's what they do to nice guys. Like I said, I used to be one. You know what I mean? And I still got goddamn habits that I'm breaking. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Because like I said, I got a big heart. But once you start to see the signs, if you let it get to that point, you gotta start moving differently immediately, bruh. Because once people start to see that they can get away with something, they're gonna do it over and over and over again because they don't respect you. Because you're not setting no boundaries. We need to put ourselves first before anyone, even our parents. That's facts, bruh. That's facts. And you know what your parents should be doing? They should be putting themselves first. Everybody should be putting themselves first. And obviously, when you a parent, it's different. You know, you 9 times out of 10, you're going to start putting your kids first because you're going to start living through your kids. But me as a single individual, bruh, 20 years old, my main priority is me, myself, and I. Because if I'm putting some, say I have a girlfriend, and I'm putting her as the top priority, and 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 what and what and I'm catering to her ways, and I'm moving differently to satisfy her needs, and then I start slacking in certain areas. I start swaying away from my purpose. That's why I tell people, just my perspective on relationships and shit. You shouldn't be in a relationship until you are established as a man. That's just my opinion on it. Like I said, I've never had a girlfriend, and I have no shame in saying that. People always, bro, I'll never see you with no hoes. People used to always say that. My family used to question me and shit because they'll never see me with a girl. I never brought a girlfriend home or nothing like that. They eventually found out that I still be doing my thing and shit. I just wasn't claiming nobody, but they was worried for a minute because I wasn't bringing no bitches home. Because I already from the jump saw that shit for what it was, bro. The whole relationship shit, bro. You know, I feel like, especially as a man, you got to be in a leadership, bro. You gotta have resources to give. You gotta have knowledge to give. And I'm not saying that I'm against relationships at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying having a girlfriend while you trying to, get somewhere is a bad thing. It's not. But you gotta have the right girl, and the right girl at a young age is rare. You know what I mean? At a young, that shit is rare, bro. A lot of 9 times out of 10, bro, while you trying to climb and get to a certain place, bro, it's just gonna be a distraction. Especially if you going through a process of, you know, learning yourself and getting to know yourself, bro. You going through the growing pains, because we all go through them. I'm going through it right now down here at school. It's been a lot of growing pains. It hasn't been easy. You know, things haven't went as I planned. Certain things I was speaking on in videos and shit I said I'll be doing down here, I haven't been doing. But that's cool, bro. I went through that whole period, and I'm glad that I went through it. Because it was necessary. I had to get out of certain bad habits, and just change my mindset on shit. I was falling into a negative mind state, and I was, too much thinking in the past, and I was thinking about shit in the past that I should have did, or I wish I did, and I was thinking about shit in the future it was basically a chain reaction of shit. Certain decisions, certain moves that I made in the past was manifesting in the present, and now the future and shit was all uncertain. I was just overthinking shit. But my solution to that, I got help from people, support from people, talk to some people, and just got my head straight. And it's really all about just being in the moment, bro, and controlling what you can control. You know what I mean? That's really all you can do, is be in the moment and control what you can control. Whatever happened in the past is done. You can't change that shit. All you can do is learn from it and move differently. You know what I mean? Whatever can potentially happen in the future, you don't know. You don't know how shit's gonna go tomorrow, next week. You don't even know if you're gonna be here tomorrow or next week. But all I know, all I can do is control today, control this moment. What can I do to get better right now? How can I better this situation right now? Who do I got to speak to? What work do I got to do? You know what I mean? Is there anything, that's all you can do, bruh. No, it's cool. The fact that you are aware of stuff you're doing is already a huge step, as long as you're making progress, though. You also said a great example of a good relationship is Nipsey and Lauren's relationship, a relationship with feminine and masculine energy. That's facts. I think Nipsey and Lauren, that's a real good example. But that they were a real good couple, but you never know what's going on behind closed doors. I'm gonna just say that. You never know what's going on behind closed doors with these relationships, but that's really how I had to get my head back on straight, bro. Just get back to thinking positive. I started fasting again. I ain't really been trying not to eat junk food like that. You know what I mean? Trying to get out in the sun as much as I can before it gets cold and shit, because it is starting to get cooler out here. You know what I mean? Um, taking the necessary time that I need to myself, you know, and just meditating on my thoughts, bro. Still being social. I still be kicking it and moving around and shit like that. But that's just how I was able to adjust. That's all life is about, bro. It's about adjusting. Not everything's gonna go as you have planned. Sometimes God may put you through certain things to teach you something. You know, I wanted to come down here and just have everything go just perfectly as planned. And God showed me sometimes things aren't gonna happen on your time, but that's okay. There's always something to learn from it. There's always a message to gain from it. You know, I've been down here. I've been down here since August 11, bro. Since August 11, I've been here in Arkansas, and I feel like I've grown so much as a person just in these 2 months. You know, just, and I've always been a humble person. Like I said, I got a big heart, so you know, just socializing with the people and just seeing everybody. Everybody comes from so many different environments, but it's like we all got the same problems. You know what I mean? We all kind of been through the same shit, and it's kind of cool just being around my people again. Uh, because I ain't been around this many black people since I lived in Chicago. Um, or it was a decent amount in Michigan, but since I lived in Chicago, it's refreshing being around my people. We some gods, bro. You know what I mean? But and my people funny as hell, bro. I man, I swear, bro. My people funny as hell. But I've grown a lot, bro. Is my point. I be rambling, but I've grown a lot. You know, and it's those growing pains, bro. It's those growing pains we gotta go through. It's just necessary. Gotta go through them, bro. I had to fuck up a little bit to be still for a little bit and be like, yo, look at how you moving, bro. This ain't you. You know, this ain't you. You supposed to be doing way better than what you doing right now. You got people rooting for you, man. You got people that believe in you, bro. You you can't come down here and let that shit slide, bro. I had to sit and tell myself that and really just recenter my focus. Like, bro, it's not going as planned, but you can still pimp this shit out. You can still pimp this butterfly. You can still pimp this butterfly. Even it's gonna go a little differently than you thought. You're not on the team. That's cool. You wasn't good enough this year. You gotta get better. You know what I mean? Just certain shit that I wanted. You didn't come down here with a car like you said you was. It is what it is. You don't have a car right now. There's certain things that I don't have that I said that I would have, but that don't mean that this whole shit is a failure. That just means that shit is just gonna go a little differently than I thought. But I know once I get to the end of this shit, once I see this through, through all the ups and downs, I'm gonna be proud of myself for persevering and not giving up, because that's the easy thing to do. The easy thing to do is be like, man, fuck this, and throw in the towel and just come home. That's easy. I can easily do that. The hard thing to do, and it's really not even hard, is to make the adjustment that I already know I gotta make. And I talked to the people I had to talk to this week, and everything should be good. I'm taking the necessary steps to get done what I need to get done. And that's all it's about. That's all I'm about right now. The moment, the present moment, what I can do in the moment, because that's all that matters. It's the moment. Let me look at these. It's all gonna fall in place, my G. Trust and believe. Too many brothers trying to play in the NBA. Find your true path. I feel you, bro. Whoa, Waluigi, your name familiar. What's good though? Just cause it didn't happen, don't mean it won't happen. Facts. JD said, "How you been?" I've been good, my boy. JD, I see you everywhere. That nigga JD do be everywhere. He said, "Enjoy your college life. Once it's over, the constant work feels depressing." What's good, Craig? What's good, Kate? KSI November. Yeah, I'm in for rest in peace on what I can't pronounce that last part, but yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the college life, bro. I've been, like I said, I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying it for sure. How long? It's been 25 minutes. But back to the point of the video, I kind of rambled off a little bit. Y'all know how I be sometimes. Are you a nice guy? You gotta ask yourself that. Another example I'm gonna give y'all of someone who, oh, I didn't even make that point yet. My bad. One thing that rest in peace. Do you still saw progress though, Richawd? Do you still? I remember you from the OG Mr. Keep It Simp day. Oh, you talking about JD? You talking about JD? But anyway, I keep getting sidetracked. A lot of people they try to be overly masculine. A lot of dudes, I mean, they try to be overly masculine to not be looked at as a nice guy, because in the red pill community, people already know the red pill's definition of a nice guy is basically, you know, basically a square. You know what I mean? We all know a square when we see one. It's basically what the nice guy that I'm talking about. You know, you just don't set boundaries, bruh. You can't be nice. Like I said, with that teacher was anybody that was nice, bruh. People loved them for what they could do for them. That's why they said that person was nice. 9 times out of 10, if these people weren't doing certain things for people, wouldn't call them nice. If they didn't get nothing from them nice people, if they didn't get any money, any food, any weed, any something out of them nice people, they not gonna remember them people. But if them nice people was giving them food and taking them here and taking them there, oh, that's my boy, that's my nigga, yeah, that's the bro, blah blah blah. But would that person be the bro if they didn't have nothing to offer but they self, they personality, they presence? Would that be the bro? If that person, if they didn't feel they had something to gain from that person, there's a lot of nice guys, bro. They just out here getting used, bro. They out here getting nickel and dime because they trying to please everybody. They're not setting enough boundaries. They're afraid to say no, and that's something I even work on, bro. You got to tell people no sometimes. Like, what's gonna happen if you tell them no? They're gonna get mad at you for saying no, nigga. You asked me. How you gonna get mad at me for saying no for some shit you asked me? You know what I mean? What they gonna do? Get mad at you? You gotta tell niggas no sometimes. Oh, you tripping, bro? You always, man. I thought you, man. Shut. No, nigga. No. What you gonna do? You gonna fight me because I told you no? Gotta tell niggas no sometimes, man. You gotta set them boundaries. You gotta know when you just gotta take some time and do what you get shit done, bruh. I'm busy right now. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Oh, you trying to go here? You trying to do? Nah, bro. I got some homework I gotta finish up the whole time. You know what I mean? I don't even got time to do all that. Are you trying to go smoke? You trying to? Shit. I can't eat. You gotta say no sometimes. Sometimes. You know what I mean? The same way you're comfortable with saying yes, got to go with the same way that no. The same way you're comfortable with saying yes, got to go with the man. My dude, you gotta get your goddamn your grammar in order, man. I'm struggling to read this shit. Goddamn, got to go with the nigga, bro. JD, what, bro? You gotta retype that, my boy. JD, but those channels that barely upload give the best game. JD said, my bad. No, you good, my boy. Just, you know what I mean? You gonna have to come correct with that grammar, man. I can't. This ain't goddamn Sesame Street. But, what was I saying? But goddamn, bro, you can't be a nice guy is basically my point, bro. Y'all get the point, bro. You know? I was gonna use this analogy, though. because some people get it misconstrued and they try to be overly masculine to not be looked upon as nice, because really deep inside they feel like a nice guy. But they version of the nice guy actually isn't a nice guy. It's just a man, you know. Some people would say the man who wakes up every day, clocks in at a job around 7 o'clock, clocks out around 3:30, gets off work, goes to the gym for about an hour, comes home, works on some side business shit for a couple hours. You know, may watch a movie. You know what I mean? Just does a basic life like that. They may see that as a nice guy. Oh, he too boring. He too nice. You know what I mean? Some people see a guy who because and a lot of times with women, you know, a lot of people, even not women, honestly, even a lot of dudes nowadays, they just want to be around someone who's thrilling all the time, you know. And as people, bro, in life isn't always gonna be a thrill, bro. It's gonna be times where shit is just regular, bro. You just grinding. It's nothing it's nothing thrilling about the grind sometimes. And sometimes if you don't have people around you that understand that, they may get bored with you. They may be like, man, this nigga, bro, he 5 days straight just goddamn that's on the, it's like this nigga on the schedule or something. We can never get a hold of this nigga. This nigga always on some other shit. You know, you either gonna have people in your circle like that, or you gonna have people like, hey, man, they just gonna give you your space and let you be you. And they know when you back with the group, you know what I mean, everything is cool. You know, some people just gotta understand people like that. You know, it's certain individuals where they just need that time to themselves, bruh. That's where greatness is manifested, bruh. That's where all your thoughts and ideas and all that shit, bruh. You get all these visuals and you're outside every day when you socialize and when you go to work and talk to people, when you go to school and talk to people. You know, you taking all this shit in, bruh. You taking in all these ideas, all these different perspectives, you know. You seeing people move, you know, in all type of different ways, you know. And then after all that, bro, you gotta take in what you saw, you know. What did you see? A lot of people, bro, they walking around it, but they don't see nothing. And what I mean by that is they not in the moment. They not present. They walking somewhere, but they thinking about what they gonna be doing when they get there. They not in the moment. They not like, oh, okay, I'm walking, or they in the past. They mad at a motherfucker. You know what I mean? They thinking about how you know, so and so did them bogus and how they finna get them back and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? And they missing all this shit. They walking around, they missing all this shit, bro. They not observing nothing. See, me, I'm reading people all the time. People, it's funny. I always laugh when I see that one meme. It'd be like, why you so quiet? And then it shows like a bubble of like a bunch of shit motherfuckers be thinking about, bro. You know. And obviously y'all see me here, you know. I come on these videos and I literally talk for like a fucking hour, 30 minutes an hour type shit. So obviously I have no problem being social. You know what I mean? It's not hard for me or anything like that. So I don't consider myself antisocial, you know. I'm just one who, I speak when it's necessary, bro, and I speak when the environment is right, you know. Those who understand will understand, bro. Sometimes it's the little things you say, bro. You don't gotta always be heard to have your presence be felt. Sometimes you could just be. Sometimes motherfuckers just gotta learn how to be still, be quiet. Sometimes listen, let somebody else talk. Sometimes shit, chime in here and there, but you don't always gotta be the center of attention. Anyway, you don't always gotta be the center of attention. All right, let me mind my goddamn business, cause I don't know what folk doing over there. You don't always got to be the center of attention. Let me catch up on these comments. He said, "Yeah, bro. Discerning your great content from Zed, Africa, bro. We got you." Damn, my boy said he watching from Africa. I got niggas watching me from Africa. Nah, but much love, my boy. Practical Investing said, "You motivated me to start YouTube. And I'm glad I was able to impact you in a positive way, bro." Sage the Truth Teller says, "What's up, Richawd? What's good, my boy? What's good?" Yeah, that might be the only community that's still going as a whole. Spirit, spiritual community also dying. I see. Let me tell y'all why the spiritual community is dying, bro. Let me speak on that right quick, cause that's funny. You know what's funny? I saw this coming, bro. You know when you know when it clicked, when it started to click to me that these spiritual niggas was gonna be fucked over, when that whole December 21st shit was happening, right? And y'all can go look at some of my old videos. I can't remember the title of them. Cause y'all know my titles be about crazy as hell. My shit, it'll be a goddamn video titled "Semen Retention Day 30," and I ain't even talking about semen retention. We over here talking about goddamn some other shit. You know, my videos, you really just gotta watch it to really know what the fuck I be talking about. Cause like I say, I be rambling sometimes. But when I knew the whole spiritual shit, well, that wave, I'm talking about that quote unquote conscious shit that motherfuckers was posting, was when that December 21st shit came, bro. I was telling y'all, bro, nobody but the Almighty knows when the end is gonna come. All these spiritual niggas who telling y'all 21st you gonna feel a shift and this and that. I was like, bro, nobody but the most high knows when the end is coming. Nobody but the most high knows when the shift is coming. All these spiritual niggas that's telling y'all, oh, December 21st, get prepared. You know, some people ain't gonna make it, some people are. That was just a bunch of fear mongering bullshit, bro. And what happened on December 21st? Exactly what I was telling y'all niggas was gonna happen. Not a damn. Not a damn. Ain't shit happened. Niggas woke up, nigga. I'm goddamn looking outside, thinking, you know, niggas finna be flying and shit. Goddamn. I'm thinking niggas finna have superpowers and some more shit. I'm looking outside like shit. Look like a regular day to me. Goddamn. Where the superpowers at? Goddamn. Where the goddamn, you know, the teleporter? Niggas teleporting around this motherfucker. Y'all niggas reading minds in this bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Am I missing something here? Because these goddamn spiritual channels was telling y'all for about 3-4 months. Nigga, the 21st, the chosen ones finna get they superpowers. I'm like, I be damn, nigga. I think I'm a chosen one, nigga. I woke up on the 21st, nigga. Shit, it was another day for me. Nah, but for real though, that whole spiritual way, bro. Cause like I tell y'all, bro, I'm a spiritual person. I say I'm not a religious person. I'm a spiritual person. But what I mean by that, bro, is I believe in the book, bro. Y'all already know that shit. I believe in the Bible. You know, I follow the Bible, you know. And I believe in the Most High. You feel me? A lot of those spiritual channels, bro, they was talking a good talk. You know, they was telling you shit that made you feel good, that made you feel empowered and shit like that. But then they would deny God. You know what I mean? They would talk about all this spiritual crazy shit, but then deny God. You know? That's when I knew, like, most of them, you know, they really was searching. They didn't really know what they was talking about. You know what I mean? They was just saying things for views and for clicks. And what did y'all start to see? Y'all started to see a lot of those spiritual channels start to show they face. You know, Von 2 Cut, he made great content and shit like that. I fuck with his channel. But that nigga admitted on this video, yeah, I was just riding that spiritual wave for the views. He don't post no spiritual shit no more, cause that shit ain't bringing in views like he used to bring in. You know? And I was watching Von 2 Cut's videos, and I knew from then, like, you know what I mean? He ain't really mean all the shit that he was talking about. He ain't really know what he was talking about. You know what I mean? Cause he was denying the Bible and shit like that. And it's cool, you know? I'm not finna hate you because you deny the Bible. That's your right as a person. Just like it's my right as a person to follow the Bible, you know? And ain't nobody perfect. I ain't coming on here acting like I'm a saint and I do everything right. We ain't even finna start none of that, you know? But everybody can choose what they want to follow. I really don't give a damn, you know? At the end of the day, we all gonna have our day of judgment. You feel me? You can follow what you want. You can follow the universe, whatever you believe in, whatever makes you feel like you can sleep good at night, whatever makes you feel at peace, whatever makes you feel like, all right, I got it figured out. Whatever that is for you, you know, that's your right as a person. That's your freedom as a person to have freedom of thought, freedom of belief. But that's where I knew a lot of those spiritual channels wasn't really what they was, you know, the stuff that they was talking about didn't have a lot of substance, you know. They was just saying a lot of things that sounded new to a lot of people, you know, that was vulnerable and didn't really know shit, didn't really believe in nothing. But those people who followed the Bible or believed in the Bible, you could watch some of those spiritual channels and hear the shit they talking about, and you will already be debunking the shit in your head, you know. And you would have already been able to see it for what it was. But you know, sir, it just depends on the type of person you are. You know, I have real good instincts. You know what I mean? Like I can read situations really good. You know, I'm not always right, but I be right a good amount of the time. Usually when I go in my gut, bruh, it usually don't lead me wrong, bruh. You know what I mean? But that's just my perspective on those spiritual channels. You know, if you follow those spiritual channels, if you like watching those spiritual channels, if you feel like those spiritual channels make you bring, you know, positive energy to your life, because a lot of those channels, they do be bringing positive energy. You know what I mean? They be promoting and talking about positive shit. They promote good shit. Like Von Two Cut, he was promoting good shit. He was promoting eating cleaner, drinking water, shit like that. And I'm just using Von Two Cut as an example because, you know, that was a nigga I could relate to. You know what I mean? A nigga from you know what I mean? A nigga from the inner city, a nigga from the hood. You know what I mean? He wasn't coming on here speaking like he's goddamn a Buddhist or some shit. You know, he was talking like how he talked. You know what I mean? And but he was bringing facts to the table at the same time, and you know, being entertaining and shit like that. You know, I fucked with his channel, but I just seen certain shit and his channel and other spiritual channels. I was like, yeah, bruh, these people really don't know what they talking about. But like I said, to each his own, bro. We all have a freedom of thought, bro. But now I'm gonna transition into the second and final topic of the video, bro, and then I'm gonna hop off of here. The battle with ourselves. You know, it's a lot of crazy shit going on, bro. Let me catch up on these comments first, and then I'm gonna get into the second part. There is a gay version of the Bible. The Bible can't be full of truth. Um, you know, the Bible I read ain't nothing gay about it. You know, actually, the Bible I read speaks against any of that gay shit. You know, so and the Bible can't be full of truth. The Bible's just a history book, bro. You know, it's a history book written by the prophets. That's all it is. You know, you read the Bible, you'll learn a little history. You'll be able to connect dots a little more. Even if you don't believe the shit, if you read it, you know, and the Bible is meant for a select group of people. So certain people is gonna click a little differently than other people. You know, like the Gentiles, when they read the shit, is not gonna click like that. You know what I mean? But the Israelites, when they read it, is gonna click. You know, because it was meant for us. Certain people are meant to understand the Bible, and certain people aren't. But you know, it's really a war on the Bible out here, bro. For real. You know what I mean? I haven't seen so many people get so defensive about the Bible, bro. You bring up the Bible, motherfuckers be looking at you side eye like, nigga, you got a Bible? You read the Bible? It's like everything is flipped nowadays, bro. Let me speak on Kyrie right quick, bro. While I'm just here thinking and shit. Because actually, first of all, let me catch up on these comments. Then I'm gonna speak on that. I got so much shit I want to talk about, bro. Do you believe in the 7 chakras, bro? I've done research on that shit, bro. You know what I mean? I've done research on it. I wouldn't say like, no, I fully believe in it, but you know, I've done some research on it. Plus, they was putting fear out to. I was gonna ask about Kyrie. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about him, man. Don't worry, don't worry. It's fucked up what's going on with Kyrie right now, but they using him to make an example out of him, and I'm gonna speak on that. It's all up to us to improve. I feel bad for those young kids relying on those content creators. Yeah, they being manipulated, man. They being manipulated. You got, and like I said, the majority of those content creators are steering people further and further and further away from the Bible. And you know, for the Israelites, bro, we never gonna rise until we identify with ourselves. You know, reading the Bible, you would start to identify with yourself as an Israelite. You will read in the Bible. You will be empowered. You won't need jury to feel empowered. You won't need all this extra shit to feel empowered. You gonna feel empowered from within from reading that shit, bruh. But it's if the message sinks in with you. Like I said, certain people aren't meant to get the message, so they're not gonna get the message. But those of us who are meant to get the message will get it, and you gonna feel empowered. You gonna feel like a G. You gonna feel like a gangster. You get to reading that shit. See. The reason why, you know, I'm against the church and shit like that. A lot of people ask me like, bro, why you don't like going to church? Why aren't you religious? Or you're not a Christian, or you're not blah blah blah. No, I believe in the Most High. Yes. Am I a Christian? Do I feel I need to go to church and listen to some pastor and some choir sing and do all this other shit for an hour or two to be righteous? No, I don't. Do I feel like people who go to church are terrible people and a bunch of bots and this and that? No, there's some good, productive people that go to church, successful people that go to church. And they go to church and they feel empowered by going there. It's good for them, so good for them. They should keep going. But for me, I always felt out of place when I went to church, you know? I never wanted to really be there for real. Did that mean I didn't believe in God? Because I ain't like being in church? I don't think so. I just think after a while it felt like the message was just repetitive, you know. It was like they just talking about the same shit, you know. Yeah, it was like every service. It was like the pastor's job. Every church I went to, it was like the pastor's job was to poke at your emotions, to make you feel something. And they did and did a real good job at making you feel something. Like, yeah, they made me feel emotions. Going to service and listening to the choir sing certain songs make you want to cry the way they be singing. You know, certain shit the pastor get to talking about. You know, when the pastor get to talking sometimes and he get to talking to you. It's almost like this nigga had a camera and was just watching you the whole week and saw everything you done went through. And you know what I mean? One of them services. You feel me? Where he just talking to you. I felt that. But then I started to question why after every service it's back to bullshit. You know? Why are all these people week after week after week crying and shit? It was one church I went to, bro. It'd be like the same people every week catching the Holy Ghost, crying, running up and down the aisle, and all that extra shit. You know what I mean. Those of you who went to church around some niggas, you know how we get down, bro. We gonna get loud. We gonna get to clapping, singing, yes, Lord Jesus, passing out, fainting, and some more shit. Goddamn, fanning and shit, be hot in the bitch. Everybody in that motherfucker sweating. In the name of the Lord in that motherfucker. I'm in this bitch like, bruh. You know what I mean? What did I learn from this service? Like I'm in this bitch. I feel like I just ran a triathlon, bro. I'm in this bitch sweating bullets, bro. And this bitch dancing like I'm in the goddamn Jackson 5. But what am I really learning, bro? I didn't really feel like I was really learning anything that empowered me as a young boy growing into a man, bro. Me personally. I feel like, and I started to look around like, why, if this church is doing so good, why are the same people coming back with the same problems week after week after week after week? Why are the same people crying and running up and down the aisle catching the Holy Ghost. Why are the same people fainting? I thought when the pastor was you know what I mean, doing all that extra shit and touching them, I thought he putting holy water on niggas and shit. You know, what did all that shit do if just another week later you doing pretty much the same shit you was doing last week? You know, I didn't really see progression in the shit, bruh. I just saw it as a bunch of people going there to basically cleanse their sins, if that makes any sense. You know? And don't let you know some people from the church, you know what I mean? You know? You was just at a party last night with Sister Bohan's daughter and shit, you know? You seen how she was getting down. Now she in church acting like Miss Righteous and shit. You like, man, look what's going on here. What's going on here? Are we really righteous in this motherfucker? Or are we just a bunch of people playing characters in this bitch, trying to act like, you know, we trying to do right? That's how I started to see it after a while, bro. And I started to hate going to church. I ain't even gonna hold you. To this day, if I gotta go to a church, bro, I'm not gonna be in a good mood that day, bro. Cause either I'm going there for a funeral or I'm going there for some service that I don't even want to be at. You know, I don't like going to church, bro. How I empower myself, I pray. I pray to the Most High. I read the Bible. And I try to live by the commandments, bro. And I repent when I sin. You know, when I do wrong, I ask the Lord for forgiveness. Because I'm a sinner and I sin every day. And to the day I drop, I'm going to be sinning, you know. But, you know, as I learned more about the Bible, and it didn't all just come from me reading it, you know. Like I tell you, I got certain content creators and shit, excuse me, that I watch that break it down and things like that, you know. You know, that's what empowers me, you know. Well, let me catch up on these comments. Rest in peace, Woji said. He said it is. School will make you live average like everyone. Not how you really want it, with the big houses, nice cars, and frequent vacations. It's straight up slave until retirement. That's how a lot of Christians are. A lot of church people can be hypocrites, and sole practitioners are the most righteous ones. Absolutely, bruh. That's what I started to realize. The majority of people I was around were hypocrites. Appreciate it, bro, for reaching out to your G's and and feed us with this wonderful content designed to direct us to the Most High without really working ourselves out. Appreciate it, bro. Cutting edge glow. I appreciate that. I think I read it right. It's wonderful content. I personally think that the truth comes from within. Imagine you lived on an island. How would you know about the Bible and Jesus? It's a good question. If you lived on an island and you never discovered Jesus, you know, that would really just the Most High is gonna touch you in a different way if you're just on the island, because you're gonna have to manifest some type of life for yourself, you know. Just on the island, you're gonna have to find a way to eat, find a way to survive, you know. So the Most High is gonna touch you by humbling you, even though you ain't read the Bible, you ain't had no access to the Bible. The way you're being forced to live, you know what I mean. You can potentially still end up following. You know, you will be more humble. Is basically what I'm saying. If you was just born on the island, potentially, you know, it depends. It depends. It really depends, bro. But same with school. If being honest, it's just a waste of time. You know, school is a waste. School is a waste of time if you make it a waste of time. You know. I feel it's good things that can come from being in school. You know. And depending on what career and things like that you want to do, going to school can benefit you. Like, say you want to be a doctor or a dentist, you're gonna have to go to school to get educated on that and get certified for that and shit like that, you know. But that doesn't mean you can't be successful without school. It's a lot of people that, are very successful and never went to school or never finished school. So school doesn't define you, but that doesn't also mean it's just a waste of time. We gotta add balance with shit. The Holy Spirit is a synonym for a higher self, I would say. I got moving to the shade, man. Phone finna goddamn overheat in this bitch. I honor the true scriptures, but I believe the Bible has lost its full truth of time with the new translation. Uh, well, from what I've learned and been told, the King James version of the Bible is the most accurate one we could be reading. Um it's other versions of the Bible that really got that truth in there, but it's in a different language. You know what I mean? So unless you know the language or you can translate it, you won't be able to understand those Bibles. But the King James version, bro, you will learn a lot of shit, bro. You will learn a lot of shit. Yeah, you're right. A lot of books of the Bible were taken out of the Apocrypha and Nag Hemi text. On the true scriptures. The Bible is not a literal book. Like, for instance, the first book is Genesis, Genes, and the last book is Revelations, reveal. That reveal, and the last book is Revelations, reveal that which is hidden in your genes. The seven seals and churches are your chakras. You must worship God, man. Absolutely, bro. You gotta worship the Most High. You must worship God, man. Um, the same thing you do at church, you can do at home if you're thinking about it. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Same shit you can do at church, nigga. Goddamn, I could turn on some Frank Ocean and goddamn, have a choir and shit in the background, and I can do that shit at home if I want to. No, but in all seriousness, you can just be at home praying, bro. Praying, meditating. You can connect with the Most High that way, bro. All right, so I'm pretty much caught up on that. Exactly. Most things learned at school won't benefit us in life, like Christopher Columbus. Yeah, school would give you the basic foundations, bro. Teach you how to read, teach you how to write, teach you math and shit like that, so you know how to count and multiply and subtract and all those basic skills that we should have, bro. But where the school system fucks up, bro. They don't cater to to people's strengths. We should have coming up. You know what I mean? If for the athletic kids, for the kids who is clear they finna be athletes, bro, they should be in classes where they learning about the body and shit like that. So you know what I mean? When they get hurt, they know certain treatments and shit. Like by the time like student athletes get to high school, bro, I feel like they should have like personal trainer knowledge. You feel me? So like say they hurt their groin or they hurt their knee, like they won't have to rely on a doctor or the team whatever to help them. They can help themselves in a way, or they know what they need to do to get help. I feel like it should be more hands-on things in school, bro, instead of just you behind the desk, behind the computer, um writing on a piece of paper. You know what I mean? Like it should be more hands-on shit, bro. Like we should have classes where we teaching kids how to be drafters. We should have more graphic designer classes and shit like that, bro. We should have classes where we teaching kids how to plumb. We teaching kids how to landscape and all these things, bro. Where we should have kids graduating high school with trades, bro. More, it's certain schools where they on point and they graduated niggas with trades, but it's not enough, bro. You know, niggas should be graduating high school already knowing where they gonna be going. The reason why so many people graduate high school and they feel kind of lost is because, bro, you spent 12 years basically learning a bunch of bullshit, bro, that didn't really cater to your purpose, bro. You know. And then you go to college and like I said, if you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a lawyer, one of those fields, bro, a certain field where you would you would need a degree to get the job, then most definitely you should go to college. Fuck, bro. My phone dying. We on 20%. Excuse my dry ass lips, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm bitch about driving the motherfucker, man. But anyway, I left my chapstick. You know, that's just how I feel personally. I feel like school should have more hands-on things. He said, "Don't forget the Kyrie situation." Oh, my bad, bro. My bad, bro. Like I said, I be rambling. So here's how I feel about the Kyrie situation, bro. I feel it's real unfortunate, but they're making an example out of Kyrie. You know, I question the situation from this perspective. You know, Kyrie is an NBA player. He's a superstar athlete. You know, he's in a class of his own. You know what I mean? With what he can do. You know, he's one of one as a human. You know, there's only one Kyrie Irving. There's only one nigga that can pull up and get your ass 30 while talking about the earth is flat and all this other shit. No, but for real, it's only one Kyrie. He has all these resources and shit like that, bruh. All right, he's against the vaccine. You know, and I gotta be real careful as I bring up this vaccine shit, because I already done triggered the algorithm by saying the word. You know what I mean? So they gonna be watching this video. But if Kyrie has all these resources, bruh, and it was obvious, it started to become obvious, you know, months ago, that if you wanted to go back to your job, to your school, whatever, you know, what they were saying was in the best interest of the collective was for people to get vaccines. Kyrie already knew this. He already knew them mandates was coming. Now he claims they told him that they were gonna have an exemption list. You know, kind of like certain jobs. If you know, if you could get like a religious waiver. You know, a waiver for your religion for the vaccine. Or certain schools actually gave that out. They gave out waivers for certain people who didn't want to take the vaccine. You know. So people have been able to work around it, and then you got people, you know what I mean, wink wink, you know what I mean. You got people that, you know, they finesse the vaccine, you know. You know, if your average everyday, my point is, if your average everyday person has been able to work around this thing, this vaccine, one way or the other, how can Kyrie not work around it? You mean tell me Kyrie couldn't? I'm not promoting this. I'm not saying anybody should do this. I'm just speaking in a hypothetical. But you're not saying Kyrie couldn't have paid a doctor to sign the vaccine shit? He could. I mean, because you know, you got regular everyday niggas doing this shit. You mean tell me Kyrie couldn't have done it? That's why I'm skeptical of it. It makes me wonder. Okay. Right now in the world is being divided, you know. Anybody who speaks against the vaccines, the COVID, any of that, you know, they canceling your ass. You feel me? They coming for your ass. You know? It's a war, you know, on the people who want the vaccine and the people who don't. But you mean to tell me Kyrie couldn't have worked around this vaccine, bruh? It makes me wonder, is Kyrie just being used as a puppet to have an example made out of him? Like, look, niggas, y'all not trying to get this vaccine. This Kyrie Irving. We don't give a damn that he averaged 27 points last season on 50, 40, 90 shooting percentages. We not finna pay this nigga, and we not finna let this nigga play if he don't get the vaccine. Now, if we gonna do this to this nigga, what you think we gonna do to y'all ass? That's how I see it. That's how I look at it. Like I see it as them making an example out of Kyrie. They using Kyrie as an example to put fear in niggas. Like, y'all better get that vaccine or else. That's how I see it. That's how I look at it. Y'all better get that vaccine or else, nigga. That's how I see the Kyrie situation. Because 9 times out of 10, Kyrie could have just finessed that shit. You cannot tell. Can't nobody convince me that Kyrie couldn't have finessed the vaccine, bro. Nobody. You got all them resources. You got all that money, bro. You got niggas that making minimum wage finessing that shit. You mean tell me Kyrie Irving couldn't finesse it? And like, once again, I'm not promoting anybody to finesse the vaccine. You know, you don't wanna get caught up in that fraudulent shit. You know, be honest with y'all shit. Wink, wink. Be honest with y'all shit. But that's how I see the Kyrie situation, bro. You know what I mean? It just makes me wonder, bro. Is he just being used as a puppet to put fear in more niggas, to convince more niggas, like, man, I need to go ahead and get this vaccine. I don't know yet. You know, this is just speculation. You know, I don't know yet. We just gonna see the situation unfold. Will Kyrie fold? That's gonna tell me everything I need to know. And even if he don't fold, I would still learn something from the shit. You know, we just got to see in the upcoming months. You know, with all the media pressure and media shaming and you know, you on social media, you know, all the memes and everything is coming for Kyrie. Kyrie is like enemy number one. All for a decision that he made with his body. Pause. But a decision that he's making, a personal decision, a freedom that he should have. You know, all because of that. Now Kyrie hasn't made it any easier on himself with, you know, goddamn, the nigga just disappeared for 2 weeks and I just needed time away and shit, like, you know what I mean? He hasn't made it easier for himself. You know, as a professional, you know, Kyrie hasn't been moving professionally at all, bro, at all. And they've only made anybody else, if they weren't Kyrie Irving, they'll be fired from their job. If you go to your job and goddamn, you just missed 2 weeks of work and your boss is blowing up your phone, where you at? And then you just hit him 2 weeks later, like, hey, bro, I just needed some time away type shit. Like, you know, you fired, nigga. So Kyrie hasn't made it any easier for himself by not being professional with how he's moving. So it's easy, you know. It's easy to just paint him out as a guy, it's easy to paint Kyrie as just this crazy, stupid person now. Because he's made it easy for him to be that. Now, do I think Kyrie is stupid? I don't think Kyrie is stupid. Kyrie, anybody who listens to Kyrie talk can tell he's an intelligent person, you know, just by you know, his ability to articulate himself, you know, and put ideas together, you know. I think Kyrie is just someone who is searching, you know. He's searching. He don't like I said, he's not really grounded in anything, you know. That's why he's kind of all over the place. Kyrie's kind of all over the place with shit. He's kind of like them spiritual niggas was. They was kind of all over the place with shit. One day they posting shit about females. The other day they posting shit about retention. The other day they posting shit about the universe. You know, they was kind of everywhere. The other day they posting shit about God and this and that. And, you know, it's like, nigga, what do you follow? What do you believe in? Do you just follow anything that sounds good in the moment? That's where Kyrie is, bro. You know, he's kind of searching. Like a lot of people in the world right now. They hear some shit that sounds good, and they kind of run with it without really researching what the fuck they're learning. You know, a lot of people are being misled by a lot of these leaders and stuff. They, you know, they hear some shit came from Egypt and you know, they think that shit is they think that shit is they think there's no wrong with it. You know, let me catch up on these comments. JD said divide and conquer in this world. Absolutely. That's what they doing right now, bro. That's exactly what this Kyrie situation is representing, you know? You either gonna get with the program, or you gonna get treated how Kyrie is being treated. You know, they emasculating him, you know? They shaming him. They talking about him like, goddamn, he just raped somebody. Like, he's just a terrible person. That's what the Kyrie situation represents. You know, that's the deeper message to it. Fuck just, oh, is it right or wrong for him to want the vaccine or not? That's the story they want y'all to be talking about. But what they don't want y'all to think about is the subconscious message that this is sending to people. You know, the fear, the fear that this is putting out to people. There's somebody out there who's seeing this Kyrie situation who may not have gotten the vaccine or may be on the edge, and they're gonna get the vaccine now because they seeing how Kyrie's being treated. You know what the people in control are doing? They're just nickeling and diming the people, bro. You know, it's almost like the Squid Games. You know, what were they doing? What was their purpose? They were trying to destroy as many people as possible. And what did they say? They were gonna let them kill themselves. They started letting them kill themselves. They ain't about to kill them. What does that sound like to y'all? I'm gonna let this truck drive by. It's kind of loud. How's it going, man? What did Bill Gates say he was trying to do? Bill Gates said Bill Gates is trying to control the population, right? He's trying to kill off people. Oh no, that's not the analogy I was gonna make. What do they do in the hood? They let us destroy ourselves. These are the messages I was getting from the Squid Game. See, a lot of people they see when I watch shit, bro. You know, I'm down to 10%. Who knows all the ingredients of the vaccine? Nobody does. Nobody does. But let me read these comments. I'm on 10%, y'all. So I really gotta get off of here soon. I want to stay on here longer, for real. Like I said, I got a lot of shit to talk about. But it's gonna be more videos, bro. Depends if you're the money maker in the job, especially as the developer or engineer. Sad how this COVID situation made people commit suicide, have problems with family. People have lost businesses, jobs. COVID is a warning that we shouldn't rely on the government and stay comfortable. That's a real good point. That's a real good point. We can't rely on the government. You know, you really don't want to be relying on anybody, especially as a man. You know, you want to be able to rely on yourself. You know, that's why every man's goal should be to become self-employed. You know, if that's not your goal, what you doing out here? You want to work for someone the rest of your life, nigga? Can't be me. That's what I believe LeBron did. No celebrities are really against the boogeyman disease jab. They are gonna find a way to make them and everybody look stupid for being against it. I already know. Yep. Anybody who's against it, they're gonna make you out to be some type of selfish, idiotic, weird ass person. You know. JD said, "Don't worry that you late to it. Make sure you invest and save money. That's how these company owners got rich, by buying stocks." Yeah, I'm looking into stocks right now. Actually, you know, I'm finna put some money into some stocks. You know, I'm finna tap in with some people, man, and invest in some money, bro. You know, got I didn't even wanna. I already said it. But yeah, I'm be investing some money, bro. If you can invest in crypto, we can escape the 9-to-5 system. And with the crypto thing, man, anybody looking to invest in that, bro, please make sure you do your own research, bro, and don't just take anybody for their word, because niggas will finesse you. Niggas will take your money. You feel me? It's a whole lot of scamming going on out here. A whole lot of finessing going on out here. So goddamn, nigga, be careful with all that crypto shit. You feel me? You got somebody telling you, oh yeah, just give me this and that, and I'll do this and that for you. Hey, you know what I mean? Be careful with that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's y'all money. Spend it how you want. You know, I'm just giving my perspective. Be careful with all that crypto shit. Do your own research. You want to be at the point where you're not relying on anybody for information on how you move with crypto. You got certain people, they pay people on Patreon and shit like that to guide them to every decision to make with that crypto shit. You don't want to be like that, because then you're relying on another person to give you the answers. And if that person was to lead you astray, then what? Now you done paid them money, and who's to say they gonna pay you back and shit like that? Like I said, bro. Not to, you know, make crypto sound bad or anything. Just make sure you know what you're talking about, bro. Because I know a lot of people that done lost a lot of money with that shit. Because it's like a high, bro. You start winning a little money. You earn a little money. You feel me? You gonna want to earn more and more and more and more and more and more and more. You know, and then eventually people they end up getting a bunch of money and then losing it all. You feel me? Like really with that type of shit, you want to get some money and then all right, nigga, let me go do something with that money, or let me save that money, or let me invest that money in something else type shit. You know what I mean? You want to keep the money moving and flowing. You don't never want to just have it sitting. You feel me? People get too greedy with the numbers and they just want to keep getting more and more and more money. They don't know when to stop with that shit. You know, but just be careful with that shit. That's all I'm saying. But um, definitely that's our way to escape this matrix shit, bro. It's passive income. That's got to be your main focus. You gotta have a hustler spirit, bro. You gotta always be looking for a way to make some money, bro. Cause you know what I mean, it's if you a nigga and you broke out here, that's your problem. That's your fault. You feel me? Ain't no reason to be broke out here. For real, for real. Like not saying you're not gonna have periods in your life where you don't have money. I'm talking about it's no reason for you to go through your whole life being broke, bro. That's a you problem, you know? That's a you problem. If you get to 30, 40, 50 years old and you still broke, that's a you problem. That's not the white man's fault. That's not the community's fault. That's a you problem. Cause it's people coming from all type of situations and you feel me? Making something out of it. But like I said, you may have to go through periods where it's hard, where you struggle, where you broke for a while. You feel me? But those who are meant to rise above those type of situations will rise above those situations. You know what I mean? What percent am I at? Man, I'm at 5%, y'all. So here's how this gonna go. I'm gonna stay on here till my phone dies. So, when the video just randomly ends, just know that's the end. You feel me? I have more videos, bro. Cause like I said, I feel like I can talk for like 5 hours right now. I know ain't nobody got 5 hours, goddamn. Ain't nobody got time for all that. But um, yeah, hopefully I know how to get back. I know where I'm at. Yeah, I know where I'm at. But my phone finna be dead, so that GPS shit. I ain't that far from where I need to be though. But I didn't even really get to talk about the second topic. I guess I'll just touch on it right quick. The second topic of the video was we battle with ourselves. Man, really ain't even no point. Niggas on 3%, bro. I'm gonna just read these comments. It's digital first. It's digital first of all. They say they mostly non-traceable, but that's a lie. There is still ways to trace currencies like Bitcoin, for an example. Yeah. How when it is decentralized for most coins. I got 77 shares of AMC. Look into dividends and for crypto. Look in really cheap coins and coins that give interest. Algorand. I don't know what that last word was, man. Crypto is the new currency for the new world order. I wouldn't invest in it personally. You have a good point, Sage. That they that's the direction they moving in. But like I said, if you know what you're doing, bro, if you invest in the crypto shit and you just got some money, just you know, in different areas, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Just make sure you know what you're doing. Alcohol shops in the hood, yeah, that alcohol, man, that alcohol, that'll do it for you, bro. But I didn't really get to touch on everything I wanted to touch on in this video, for real, for real. I was really gonna stay on here for as long as I could, but my phone finna die on me. It's finna die any minute now. But I'm gonna have more videos, bro. I'm probably get another one in next week or during the week or something like that. It's gonna be a busy week for me though, cause I just got a lot of shit going. But I get these videos out, bro. I got 1,000,001 ideas up here, man. I'm constantly thinking of new topics, new ideas, always. But I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Y'all show hella love, bro. We had 22 likes, bro. I think this the most likes I done had on a live, for real, for real. I appreciate all y'all support, bro. I know it's been a long wait. I ain't posted in like almost 2 months. You feel me? And it feels good to be back. You know what I mean? If y'all didn't read my little message on the community tab, and for those who ain't on the community tab, I be on there posting shit every once in a while, keeping y'all updated and shit like that. For some reason, when I search up my channel, it's not in the algorithms and shit like that anymore. And I think it's because I just ain't. Am I back alive? What's the word? My bad. Somebody tried to call me. But I am on 1% though, so best investments is ETF. But I'm gonna come through and reread these comments, bro, after the vid, bro. But my phone finna die. I just said that. But yeah, bro, like I said, it's gonna be more videos, bro. I'm gonna just be on here talking until my phone die. It's gonna be more videos. Oh, that's what I was saying. The support, bro. I appreciate the support on the video, bro. Y'all came through, showed hella likes. Anybody watching this on the playback, you know, drop a comment, drop a like. You know, we finna get this channel back up and going, man. You feel me? I can't promise y'all, you know, any dates or anything for videos and shit like that, but just stay tuned, bro. And like I said, I'll be on the community tab posting shit. You know, just keeping y'all updated. So if I'm not posting a video, you know, I'll post something on the community tab and just let y'all know how I'm doing and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I'll be tapped in with y'all. I'm gonna try to get y'all another video next week. I can't make no promises, bro, because like I said, shit just I just be going with the flow of shit, bro. I don't really be planning shit out like that. So you know, shit just be happening. But you know, if I got some time next weekend, bro, or I'll make some time eventually, but I just don't know when, you know. But just stay tuned for the videos, bro. Stay tuned, bro. I appreciate y'all support, y'all love, bro. You know, been doing this shit for what, almost 4 years now, bro. I've been on YouTube. Shit crazy. Really started going crazy with this shit like last year, 2020. Niggas was in the house, ain't had shit to do. Started making videos again, and now where we at now, bro. You know, it's crazy. We gonna keep going up, bro. We gonna keep going up. Man, it feels so good out here. I'm finna go to the store, give me some shit, and then head back to the goddamn campus, motherfucker. How much hair I got, bro? I need to braid my shit. I'm finna get a cut. I was supposed to get a cut Thursday, but goddamn, my barber was out of town or some shit, bro. But I'm gonna have to get a cut somewhere this weekend, bro, cause man, it's been about 3 weeks since my last cut. But yeah, we just chilling, bro, till this shit die for real, for real. We just chilling, man. Y'all got any questions or anything?